Okay guys, I'm back with this fantastic canvas that, like, really frustrated me yesterday. And, I sat here and I thought about it and I thought about it and thought about it, didn't know what to do. I ended up gessoing the entire thing and trying to bring it back to not the original white, but I mean, obviously, as white as I could get it before I started over. And I kind of wanted to do a test run, and then as I was going, I kind of changed my mind, which is apparently what always happens. So with this figure here, what I ended up doing is I took, and I'll just show you this one because this one's out and available. I took the stencil itself, and I went through and I painted her all up. And then I took the little guy, which obviously it's not the right stencil, but I took the little guy and I took a very fine paintbrush and dipped my paint, wiped both sides off, and did a very, very fine outline around her to clean up any of the edges that came off from the color, any bleeding that happened. So I took it, painted it all black, which took forever. Let me just, oh my gosh. And then the black bled into the color, and then I was having all sorts of issues. So I didn't want to record it because I was cussing up a storm and it wasn't very pretty. But my end result is okay. I'm satisfied with my end result. So we get to these two, and I was going to do the same effect, and then I kind of changed my mind. Again, the quote that I'm using is sometimes all you need is a little splash of color. And I'm looking at this right now, the way I have it, I'm going, these two are like everyday people. Just normal, your average Joe, everyday people. And here is my splash of color. Here's the person who wants to be different in the world, who wants to make something different. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave these two white, which again was a pain in the tuchus because I had little black spots that bled under the white, and then I had painting over black is like mission impossible. I tried with the Dylusions white, that just made it blue, so if you're trying to do that, don't do that because it turns into like a midnight blue. So then I took gesso and I had to put layer on top of layer on top of layer, and now there's kind of like a weird, like I have too much gunked up paint on there, so it's like layered and there's a little bit of texture to them, which I'm okay with. I'm okay with how that turned out. But I wanted to start on my paintbrush because now my paintbrush is going to go here and I'm going to paint up my paintbrush. So again, my phrase is going to go here, and I'm thinking, because my husband brought it up and it was actually a really cute suggestion, I kind of like it. I think I'm going to stick this off, just hanging off just a little bit to be odd. Okay, and I have bristles flying out of this, but again, I got it from the dollar store. Oh, where's my garbage can? There it is. I can't expect too much from it, so I'm going to try to pull all the bristles out of it as much as I can. I'm going to gesso the bristles, I think. I'm thinking I'm going to leave this plain Jane. I don't know yet. I haven't quite decided, but I am going to hang it off onto this, off to the side. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So this is where the canvas is now. I just wanted to show that real quick, and then I'll start making a hot mess with this guy, because that's what's going to happen. I'm going to make a, oh, I need to refill my lid here. Okay, refill my lid. I still have all my paints in the order that I need them to be in, and I'm just going to slap this on. And for some reason, when I was doing my my little people on my canvas, like my OCD kicked in, and like every line had to be straight and perfect, and like it was driving me crazy. It took me 4 hours, and there's a lot less color on it than there was yesterday. So yeah, that took forever. So this is a very, very, very soft brush. It's a lot softer than I thought it was going to be, but that's alright, we'll make it work. I just want it to be able to accept the color and look like my little person on the very end was painted by this brush. That's my end game here. And like I said, I have a feeling this is going to get very, very messy. I don't know what is going on with like my OCD. I don't know if that has to do with like, I know it has to do with my anxiety. So, but my anxiety didn't feel like it was like too high up today, but I guess I'm just, instead of stressing out, now I just want to clean everything. A different way to vent out stress, I suppose. Oh, I said I was going to pull this for loose bristles and I totally forgot. And now I have little bristles flopping all over the place. That's okay though. So I think I'm just going to take this entire lid here and just fill in where I can. Oh, I don't want that. I want that to stay nice and neat. I'm not sure if I'm going to add flowers to it. You guys let me know what you think. Should I decorate the handle part of it? Should I leave it alone? I haven't decided yet. I do know that I'm going to splatter the crud out of my canvas with all these Dylusion paints. Like, I want to splatter it all over, like, you know, how we protect our carpets when we're painting the walls, and there's a bunch of splatters all over the place. Oh, I can hear my son and daughter arguing over a video game. They know I'm in here doing a video, so they know I can't come out there and yell at them. Stop yelling at each other. Jonah's like, he's so aggressive when it comes towards video games now. Now that he's gotten older and he's learned how to play them a little bit better, now he's like all gung-ho and he hates to die in a video game. Like before he just, you know, used to have fun and, oh darn, I died, I'm going to start all over again, no big deal. And now it's like, it's serious business. Serious business if you cost him a life. And if he loses, oh boy, does he hate to lose. He's a major competitor. Except that he's not a very graceful loser. I keep trying to explain that to him. I'm like, you know, you've got to win graciously and be thankful when you do win, but you also got to lose gracefully. You've got to be just as good of a winner, or just as good of a loser as you are a winner. Okay, I may not use that entire cap. I think this is pretty well soaked through as far as I'm not too worried about the back because that's going to be stuck down to the canvas anyway as I start gessoing the back of it. Just kidding, might as well. Because this part's going to be free flowing, so you're going to see bits and pieces of the back of the paintbrush, I guess. Yeah, since I'm here. My daughter and I were just talking. She, I guess her grandmother watches my channel every once in a while. So, hi, Nana, if you're watching. And apparently they went to look up my name, and a stripper showed up, which is so funny because I've had other people make comments about if I had a side job. I actually had people private message me and go, is there a side job that you do? I'm like, no, what are you talking about? So you don't dance on a pole for a living? I'm like, no, I can't dance just for fun, much less on a pole to get paid for it. That's a different Amy Taylor. That is not me. Like, if you don't see my face, you're on the wrong channel. I mean, if you're looking for my channel anyway. So yeah, we got a kick out of that. We were cracking up. She's like, Mom, is there something we need to talk about? I'm like, about what? She goes, I told my Nana it wasn't you. I'm like, yeah, no, that was not me. I'd go bankrupt if that was me. I just thought it was so funny. I really need to change my name. My YouTube channel name. Except I can't figure out how, so if anybody knows how, and hopefully it's simple enough for a genius like me, who is so not tech savvy, to figure it out, maybe I'll be able to change it. Because I'd like to change it to my Close to My Heart website. So that way everything's all, and my blog site, so everything's all affiliated together. And it's all under the same name, so it's really super easy to find. Which, speaking of Close to My Heart, I don't know if anybody made it to the end of my actual video last night, because that was like forever and a year long. But I'm hoping since we're only 9 minutes in, I still have some people watching. Close to My Heart is doing flash sales right now, and every weekend, and because of course I'm a horrible person and I didn't share, they're doing flash sales, and it starts every Friday and it ends on Monday, and it's basically, you know, stuff that's retired, stuff that they might have an overabundance of, new stuff, whatever. I don't know what's in the flash sale. I will let you know that now, because I've had quite a few people ask me, well, can you give me a heads up? I would love to, except that I don't know either. I get to see the little timer like everybody else does that says when the next flash sale is going to be. So the next flash sale will be this Friday, and I actually caught one of the things that I was hoping for, and I'm kind of shocked that they did it, but it was a stamp and die set. I think I got it for like $18.95 or something like that for both of them, which was phenomenal since the die set alone's like $13.95. So they're just doing a bunch of bundled kits that they're, you know, like I said, trying to get rid of and things like that. So if you are interested and you do not have a Close to My Heart consultant, click down below on Friday and see what bundles are there and see if maybe there's something you're interested in. And it's not just papers, like there's cards and envelopes, there's like party favor boxes, there's one of the kits that I got was a shadow box with Picture My Life, which is pretty much the same thing as Project Life cards that are kid oriented. The other kit that I wanted to pick up was the mini 4x4 albums with the cards that come with it. I think there's 2 mini albums and 2 different Picture My Life card sets that go with them. One of them is like, oh, it's really cute. It's like a raspberry color with polka dots, and the other one is teal, which is the one that I have, which I don't know what I did with it. It's around here somewhere. But it's teal with, I think, a gold heart on it. So if you guys are, like I said, interested in picking up little party favors or envelopes and cards or the shadow boxes, I mean, their shadow boxes are really nice. I can't wait to get it in my hands and start playing with it. I think I'm going to do our Disneyland photos in it. Just a bunch of pictures of the kids hanging out and chilling, doing their thing. There was another bristle. Okay, I think I'm done with that now. I'm going to start with this guy. And I think I'm just going to grab my dauber. I'm just going to right on. Just going to go right onto it and just start, because I want, this is the part that I want to be messy. I want this part to look like it was dipped in all sorts of paint. This is probably flicking paint everywhere. It's okay. I can clean it up later, I hope. But I was like ready to go with the canvas, and I was like, oh shoot, I'm not recording it at all. And I kind of already started recording it, so it'd be kind of rude for me to just keep going and then go, ta-da, look, it's finished. And then we don't know how the process happened. Because I know for me, I like watching the process happen, whether it's in fast forward with the voiceover, or, you know, if you're crazy like me and you like watching the 20-hour-long videos like mine, I really enjoy watching them. I like watching the thinking process. I think that's the reason why I do my videos as long as I do, is because I want to share my thinking process. It's not the best thinking process, but it's a thinking process nonetheless. So, okay, I think that's good on the purple. I'm okay with a little bit of the white showing underneath. Okay, so done with that one. I think I totally just dipped my arm in that, but that's alright. Okay. I think I can get further into the bristles if I use a brush. So that's it. Okay, you know what? I've had about enough of you. Give me this. And just mask it off. Now I don't have to worry about it. Okay, moving on. Done. Done and done. Okay. And I just want to paint the bottom a little bit. I'm trying to remember like every little detail. Like I don't want to forget anything. Because I'm usually like, I want it done right now, and I want it super quick, and then I see all these gorgeous like pieces and I'm like, oh, how did you do that? It's because they took 10 hours to do it, Einstein. They took forever and they took their time. And I'm messy and I didn't take my time, and that's why mine's not as pretty. So I'm trying to learn how to take my time with things and relax and enjoy it and just go with the flow of the process. Oh, gosh, I can't open these things. And I have to spritz these all with like water like every time I open them, because it's 119 degrees outside, so it's freaking hot. I keep seeing these posts all over Facebook. Save Arizona, there's nothing wrong, it's just effing hot out here. I think my buddies from Vegas have been posting it's been like 115 over there. So not much difference really. In the heat wave, hot's hot, man. Okay, how many more colors do I have? Because I gotta save room. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus this one, so 6. Got to save a little room here for my other colors. And I don't think I'm gonna, because I was just starting to think about, alright, I'll just dry this real quick with my heat tool, and then I thought, nope, I'm gonna ruin the bristles. So I'm not gonna dry it with my heat tool. I'm gonna stick it off to the side and start figuring out how I'm gonna lay my sentiment down, because I still haven't figured that out yet, and it's the last final piece to the canvas, and I'm really scared I'm going to screw it up, because if I screw it up, I gotta start the whole process over again. And like I said, that took 4 hours. I don't really want to start that all over again. I think I would literally cry if I had to start all over again with that canvas. That canvas and I have not been friends exactly for the past 6 hours or so. Well, actually, since I started on it, we have not been the best of friends. Because last night was really frustrating to me. And I had to walk away from it and be like, okay, I'm not, see, we're no longer talking right now. No longer on speaking terms. I have to walk away. I can't believe how bad I botched it yesterday. But you know what? It's a learning process. It really is. And I'm glad that I get to share and show my mistakes, because I learned from them, and then, you know, if anybody else chooses to do something like this, they've learned from my mistakes, you know, if they watch my videos or whatever. They've learned that, yeah, it doesn't really work on canvas as well as I would hope. And I do not want to dip that in my pot because I do not want to contaminate the colors, but I need more yellow. You can see the green and the blues already getting mixed in. I need this to be more vibrant, just a little bit. I'm really liking how this paintbrush is coming out. Ooh, Dollar Tree. I tell you, man. Okay. Oh man, I got 3 more colors to go. I don't know if I'm gonna make it. I may not get that bubblegum pink on there. See what happens. The orange and red are pretty much important, so those two have to make it on there. So maybe if I just kind of over the yellow a little bit. Oh, it's starting to turn muddy brown. I don't want that. No mud. Alright, that's good enough for me. Move on to the red, and maybe I'll put like the bubblegum pink on the side or something. We'll see what happens. Oh, I may have spread that out. Nope, I need more on my lid. I'm not sticking that brush in a pot anytime soon. That brush is ugly looking. Right there on the side. I kind of like, I can't say I don't have control over where the colors are going, but in a way I kind of don't. That makes sense. Like, they're just kind of flopping where they're flopping. We're just going to have to be happy with it. Covering up that orange a little too much. I have to go back and throw in some more orange. It's okay. And whoops, I spilled some of that right out of the pot, so let's not touch that, and let's get my handy dandy little wipe here. Get a bunch of these dirt cheap at the dollar store, and then just use them and throw them in the wash. Be done with it. That goes over there. I have a feeling I'm not going to have any on this top one either. I'm sitting here thinking about it, because I didn't the last time I looked at it. Okay. And last but not least, bubblegum pink. I just don't want a lot of the white showing, I guess is what I'm trying to get at. It's actually turning into a really pretty color. It's like a fuchsia between the red and the bubblegum pink. And every other color on my brush. I want you up here, you off of there. Forgot to mask off the sides. Okay, that looks like a very pretty rainbow to me. So I'll dump that in there. I'll quick swish and wash because I'm trying to take better care of my brushes. Starting to run a little low on my inventory. This is one of my favorite ones, so I don't want to lose it just yet. Okay. So I'm done with this bad boy. Okay. And I can peel this guy off now and toss that out. Which is fantastic. And I'm just going to, there's a perfect spot to let you dry. So glad I thought of that. Okay. And then the fun part, figuring out how on earth I'm going to get my phrase onto my canvas without watching it up too bad. I've been sitting here literally this whole time while painting that brush trying to figure out how the heck I'm going to do it. Because I don't know. Okay, clean all that up. And then, oh snap, I forgot to grab my white daisy and I don't want to get in front of the camera because I look like crapo. Oh, no, I meant to purple more. Let me see if I can grab this without jumping in front of my camera. Because this is the only white ink I have, and of course, I am not prepared. Okay, so I white daisy exclusive ink, and this is pigment based, so that's perfect because it's permanent, it's not going anywhere, but it takes forever to dry, and that's where I'm having the issue, like forever. Like, I don't think it dries, seriously. I can't possibly be the only one who thinks that, but I seriously don't think it dries. So, here's my game. Well, you know what? Will a pencil show up on this? Let's find out, shall we? Because I'm going to ink over it anyway. Nope. Okay, so that's not going to work. So, I need to figure out how on earth I'm going to do this without screwing it all up. Okay. Oh, shoot. I just painted my paintbrush, so now I don't know where that's going to go either. I had please hold. I had my other one, I thought, quite possibly. Well, there's all my white cardstock. I'm looking for that. Crap. I did not think this through. See, this is what happens when you get ahead of yourself because you get all excited. What did I do with the other one? Because I know I bought two of them, and now I just gotta figure out where. Oh, dang it. Mitchell, what did you do with it? If you ever hear me refer to myself as Mitchell, that is my maiden name, and that's what my grandfather used to call me when I was in trouble, because we didn't do the whole first and middle names. It was he just called me Mitchell. Like, that was the end of that. If he yelled out Mitchell, I knew I was in trouble. Which, thank goodness, he didn't have to do very often. What the heck did I do with it? Oh, look, I found that. It's a pink, teal, or the teal with the gold heart, and then the little cute inserts. This is what I was talking about on the flash sale. You get this one, and then you get the raspberry one with the blue polka dots, and you get the cards and the whole nine, and it's a really, really cute setup. I was really tempted to get it. What did I do with it? Okay, this would really be handy to know what I did with it, because I could really use it right... Okay, you know what? It's on it. I can't. I'm taking way too long to figure it out. I know that's 3 inches wide. So if I go here. Yeah. Making sure it's not lying to me. I know that this is going to extend to about... My brush is coming right about here. I gotta figure out where that handle's gonna go. Oh my gosh. Leave it to me to screw this all up again. Hold on. I gotta figure out... Where did I just pull you from? Come on, y'all. Go home. Okay, I need... Please don't make a huge hot mess. I need this to go here. Is that exactly where you're going? If not, it's close enough. Okay. So this guy's gonna go here. Something like that. I just need a starting point of that. Oh, and I've left my ink open this entire time because I'm terrible. Okay, so I have this O E. Nope, that's C. Can't even see straight. I'm gonna stop there because I'll do times separately. Okay, I like the spacing of that. I'll leave that there just like that. And now I need to get something hard underneath because I don't want to stamp and not be able to get a full... Oh my gosh, there's just not enough space in the world for me. I'm telling you, if you could see my craft room. Just a hot mess. Okay. So I'm going to just stay there for a minute. See if this is thick enough. Please be thick enough to chillax underneath my canvas. What's going on? This is where X-ray vision would be really handy. Okay. Nope. Not enough. Ah, no paper cuts. Oh, gosh. Can you guys tell that this has been a really frustrating project for me? Like, over the top frustrating, but I want to, like, I have it so perfectly envisioned in my head, and I'm so desperate to try it and succeed with it. All the way down and don't move. Perfect. Okay, and this is gonna go... I can't even see. Okay, if I can remember about 2 inches away from the side, I should be fine. And I can't see the reflection off of that. That's too high. Alright, we are going to ink this up. Oh dear me, my heart is going a mile a minute. I'm so nervous that I'm going to botch this. Don't screw this up, Mitchell. Okay, I'm going to stamp it on here first. Okay, I know you guys can't see that because it's white on white, but I can see it. And that looks pretty darn decent. And I had good pressure. I might have to stand up. Y'all might get to see my back and my Tinkerbell tattoo, but I got a job here, ladies and gentlemen. I am determined to get completed. I just want it to be a good one. Okay. Oh, I totally just felt that move. Okay. It still came out somewhat decent. I'm okay with that. Okay, some. And then I need a big wipe. Sorry for the... I don't know why it is that the farther away from the camera it is, the louder it seems to be. That's, like, weird to me. But, you know, whatever. Okay. So, some, and then you take the S off. You need to hang out here for just a second because I'll need you back. And then this needs to go T. All back. I need the I. Some T-I-M. Just don't put any ink down. E. I don't know if I'll have enough room for this extra S. Yes, I will. Barely, but I'll make it. Okay. Okay, so mental note to self, don't slide it. I only get one shot at this. Not really. I mean, I could totally repaint it, but this took 4 hours. I don't want to repaint it. Oh crud, I've already made connection. Alright, I'm just gonna go for it. And I'm just gonna let it sit for a second. And I'm gonna pray that that's somewhat straight. Because I already touched the bottom. The T part hit the canvas. Darn it. A little bit of rocking motion. Don't slide it. And straight up. Nope. Okay, you can see the E and the S a little bit better. So that works for me. I am not going to complain. Sometimes, and let me just grab my rag real quick. Sometimes all. How many of you guys like do what I'm doing right now, where you guys sit there and say the words over and over and over and over again, so you don't screw it up? Because I can't tell you how many times I've had it like I'm just about done with the project and then I realize I spelled a word wrong or I forgot a word. That so stinks. Okay, sometimes all. I'll have to do this. I knew that was going to go a little bit lower. Okay, I need to get a better setup here. I need y'all out of my way. Yes, in my way. Okay. I'm going to bring this a tad bit closer to me because I think that's how, I know that's how I botched it last time. And I'm actually going to turn it a little bit sideways. Can you guys still see what I'm doing? I'm sorry, my fingers look like they're all up in the way. I'm trying to look at my screen but not slide at the same time. Okay, A-L. Clean this off and take, oh, where's my little dryer sheet. Not my dryer sheet, but my little drying rag. My whole family's like awake right now, which is odd because I usually never ever do videos when they're awake. So if you guys hear my husband in the background, he's just chilling watching his show. sometimes all. I think actually having it tilted works way better for me. I'll show it to you guys the correct way when I'm all done with it. Okay, so I got that part figured out, which is, yes, thank goodness for that. And then let me lay this back down so I can see where the rest of my handle's going. So this is going here-ish. Don't get stuck. So all, I need to come out to about here. So under, no, I'm going to go under the T to play it safe. That actually, I can scoot that down right about there. That's where I want it. So if I go Y, O, U, that'll give me my starting point, and I'm good with that. You hang back out over there. So in between the M and the E, where did I just put my, oh, in my lap. Sometimes I wonder if I have a brain. I can't ever remember where I put things. Okay. In between the M and the E. And I'm not pushing down really, really hard. I just want it to make nice contact. Perfect. Sometimes all you need, so I don't need any of these letters on here right now. Let's clean them up really good. Get them out of here. Y, O, not helping. U, okay. Need. Oh, this is going to be fun. N, E, nope, that's C. E, hello. E. Trying to fit all you need. Sometimes all you need, I'm hoping it's going to come out to about here, is A, and then little splash of, and then color right above their heads. That's where I'm hoping it's going to land. So I get this right under, what was I, right under the, what is that? Under the M. Wow, that's a really weird, like magnifies it. I couldn't tell if it was under the M or the I. Common sense would have told me it was under the M. And how big is that D? I'm sitting here thinking about it. Because I need that to kind of line up with that. Probably should not have left that D there, but oh well. Okay. And the end is going to come off. And clean that off really good, as good as I can anyway. Add my D. That works out beautifully. Scoop just a hair. Okay. And I just lost my rag. My head gets in the way, I'm sorry. Okay. Oh my goodness. Oh. Being as short as I am, I'm really not as close to the ground as I thought I was. Oh. That was a stretch. Okay. E, D, and then I, S. So far, so good. That's going to work. That just needs to go right below the A. And golden. Oh no, a piece of lint or something is attached. No, because the white sprite smears. Don't do it. Oh, I will be so frustrated if this white smears everywhere. I think I would literally cry. Okay, is... But I guess I'd rather it be the white that smears than the black, because the black is mission impossible to cover. A. Oh, dry it off first. See, and that's where all my lint is coming from, is from my little towel that I just picked up off the floor. A. Ow! That's my finger. Don't put a hole in the canvas. That would be horrible. Okay, A. And then back to U over here. You know what? There's no color coming off of that. I can leave it here. Sometimes all you need is a oops. I'll stop there. In between the O and the U. It's just getting that initial, like, right where's the brush at, you know? I can line that up perfectly, I'll be good to go. Okay. Okay. Pat, pat, dry, don't rub. I need pretty much, I need that one and that one, not this one. Dry this guy off. Oh man, this is tedious. Okay, L-I-T, T, make sure you spell it right. That would totally suck to screw it up now. L-E, not C. I'm trying to tighten these ones up just a hair because I need 2 more words on this line. So, L-I-T-T-L-E, right? Okay, just checking. Just checking. It's not happening. Oh my god! Oh, I totally just stamped my pants. Did anybody else see that happen? I did. That was fantastic. Block jumped right out of my hands, but you know what? I'd rather it be my pants than this canvas because I'd have lost my mind. Alright, let's try that again. That's what happens when I look up to make sure that I've spelled words right. Okay, I was trying to make sure there was no extra ink anywhere. Don't do that. Just let it be. And you might see my head pop in again. I'm breathing a little easier because I'm a little happy with how this is coming out so far. Like I'm getting a little, just a little bit, getting a little excited. I think this is going to turn out better than I envisioned it. That's what I'm hoping for. Okay, Sometimes all you need, don't be missing any words now. Sometimes all you need is a little slash S P, because I can't tell the P from the Q when they're upside down. S P L. You've got like lint and all sorts of stuff all over you. I do not need a bad impression. Thank you very much. S P L A. And I will stop there because I need the S again. And that I'm actually going to put right after the D. So, bring it up just after the D. Oh, my finger's not smearing the ink. Oh no! Don't you dare. Don't touch nothing. Oh, did I screw it up? Did I mess it up anywhere? Okay, I smudged the E a little bit, but you can't really tell, so that's kind of cool. I'm good with that. What else did I touch? Oh my goodness. This is so stressful. Because like I said, the ink doesn't dry. It like never dries. And that's great when you're embossing. Not so much on a project like this, but this is the only white ink I have. Okay. I still need the S. I don't need P or the L or the A. I need the S and the H, which I cannot seem to locate. There we go. And I better make sure that my S and my H are in the right order. S, S, P, L, A, S, H. I need to make sure that I'm not touching anything. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I almost ruined the whole project. I literally probably would have died. Now I'm all nervous. Okay, calm down. It's not that serious. We got this. Okay, breathing a little easier. See, that's what I get for saying I was excited about something. I almost screwed the whole thing up. Jeez. Almost botched the whole project again. How funny would that be if I had to put epic fail number 2 right at the end of the video? That'd have been fantastic. Okay, can I fit that over here? Or am I going to be smushing it too much? No, I'm gonna come down here. And I think, oops. Let's remeasure that, shall we? I kind of forgot that I needed to add a brush in here. Let's go in between the I and the T. I should be, whoa. Okay, I and T. Don't touch nothing. Why do I always remember as soon as I, like, after I touch it? Slash of. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to stamp it out in, oh, I need the O. I'm going to need the O twice. I think if I can stamp it out in the white, and if it ever dries, I will repaint it. I will try with a steady hand. I don't have a steady hand, that's my biggest problem. So, see, this is what I want. See? I don't know if it'll fit. C O L O. I had to think of my alphabet for a second. R. That's what I'm after. So if I do C-O-L and start there, go over here just a little bit, try to even these out. Or does that look stupid? Should I just leave it? No, you know what? It's been fun and quirky, and I'm going to leave it fun and quirky. I'm going to do C-O-L. Make sure everything's all nice and covered and don't touch nothing. But, oh shoot, I don't have it. Don't shake. Okay, my biggest problem is that I can't keep both my hands steady on something. So let's flip her this way. And please, dear God, don't drop this. Okay, too late. I made contact. Okay. And I don't need the C anymore. I don't need the L anymore. I cannot believe I'm down to my last two letters. This is it right here. O. Want that even with that. So just get over just to here. Okay. Do not drop this. That's it. I can breathe. I'm finally allowed to breathe. Okay, sometimes all you need is a little splash of color. And you know what? I think I'm actually... No, I really like the idea of doing that. The color in color. I'm probably going to have to wait a week for it to all dry and actually, like, you know, work. But at least... Ooh-wee, the hardest part is done. Okay, you chill out over there for a second. Who rots these guys? Oh, I thought I lost my case for it. All my letters are there. I'm good. Okay, nothing's missing. Shove that guy. Oh no, don't get stuck. Stay up, up. Oh, okay. All right. Sometimes all you need is a little splash of color, and then this guy is gonna go here. And it's already coming out way better than I thought it would, so I'm very, very excited about that. And then here comes the scary part. Thought the last part was scary. You ready? I'm gonna do some flickers. Yep, you heard me. I'm gonna do some random flicks of paint in this general. I want to keep them white. I want to keep them stark white, like don't even touch it. Don't even come near them. Okay. And this guy, I'm going to go ahead and put my E6000 down on it now, because whether I decorate it now or later doesn't really matter. I don't know if I want to add like flowers and stuff to it, you know what I'm saying? I don't think I do. The thought was there. Now that I'm rethinking that, I don't think I'm gonna. I'll leave all my brushes, my bristles, not my brushes. I only have one brush. I'll leave my bristles free-flowing, so those will be fun to play with. And I'm going to take this guy and lay it down. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe how excited I am for a canvas to come together so nicely. Impossibly, but nicely at the end of the day. Okay, so you are just going to sit and chill right there. Don't move. Okay. I don't want white. I want... What do I want? What do I have? Let's find out together, shall we? You know what? No, I'm going to stick with what I have. I'm going to stick with the paint, the colors that I have, because those are the theme of all this. I think that brush is a little too crazy. It's a little too thick for what I'm trying to do. I just want little splatters. So I have a small fan brush in here. Let's try that guy. See what kind of splatters we come up with. Okay, and I'm going to start... Heck, you know what? I keep going purple. Let's start with the bubblegum pink. Let's start with you first. And I'm going to water my brush down really well. I just want it soft and wet. Okay. I'm going to barely tap in here. Oh, beautiful. That's exactly what I want. No! Don't touch their faces. Wait. I can't touch that yet. Oh my gosh. Don't do it. Don't you dare screw up that inking. I want some on the brush. I'm okay with it getting over here. I also want to focus in this area. Okay, I'm gonna rinse that out. Oh, that's so pretty. I don't know if you guys can see it or not. I'll hold it up when I'm done. I promise. Okay. Bubblegum. Let's get some red. Whoa. And again, I'm going to wet it. And pick up a little bit of paint. Oh, I like how the flecks are getting all over the paintbrush. That looks so awesome. And all over my gesso. Yay me! It's alright. It's all good. I'm going to do one more little dab up here because I can't really see up here all that well because my bottle is now creating a shadow, although I am very red. So that must be good, right? Okay, it's kind of hurt my fingers a little bit. Sorry for the clicking noises. You know, I said I was only going to go for one more. I totally lied. Gone for like 6. This one's not flicking as well as the bubblegum pink did. That's alright. I'm still getting something, which is good. Okay, I'm going to dry that off just a little bit because I don't want any red mixing with my orange, but that's okay. Oh man, I'm so excited. We're almost at the end, guys. It's almost done. Oh my gosh, it's been an hour. Is anybody still here? Anybody still here hanging out, seeing the final result? If you are all still, or if anyone is still here with me, kudos to you. Thank you, thank you, thank you for keeping me and my crazy mind company. Oh, I love how this is turning out. Now I'm getting really excited. Coming up to the end of it, now I'm getting really excited. Whoa, so excited I'm spitting water out of my jar. That went in the opposite direction of where I wanted it to go, but okay. I think I need a little more water on my brush. Just a wee bit. This is by far my favorite project. If I must say so myself, I finally have confidence in something. It may not be a lot, but this is what I do. I make crazy old mistakes. And in the end, I'm so stinking proud of myself. It's coming out better than I ever imagined. Okay, now it doesn't matter what order I go in, really. I mean, come on, let's be honest. No one's going to know if I put down the blue before I put down the purple. Or if I put down the purple before I put down the orange. No, that was too much. Too much. Don't get too excited. Don't screw it up by throwing a big old blob down. Calm down. It looks like a galaxy to me. I'm going to look that up right now, because I can't see where I'm going. Yay! Now I just got to remember what color I threw down. Okay, so far all these guys have been done. So I'm just going to leave them on the side. I think that's the reason why I do it in order, so I don't forget which one I've done already. Oh my god, I can't even begin to express how excited I am. I watch Marissa, I think it's Ma'am1016 or something like that, and she was talking in one of her videos how she brought her art journal to her therapist. I'm thinking maybe I should bring one of these to him, because when I told him that I express myself through art, he kind of looked at me like, well, what do you mean? And I go, well, I'm a paper crafter, and I alter things, and I'm just a crafter. I don't like, there's not one specific craft that I like more than another, that I've tried anyway. And this whole corner is just going to be black. It's going to be awesome. I want more of this. Not that much water. I want more of this in here. There we go. I really love this color. This is the Vibrant Turquoise. It's like my favorite color. This one and the Bubblegum Pink. I might keep this one for myself. See, here I am trying to make stuff for craft fair. I'm actually so proud of this one, I might keep it and redo another one. Because I bought 2 of these. Because I had a feeling. You know it's a good project when you have a feeling you're going to like it so much you're going to want to make 2. Kind of had a feeling I was going to like this one so much that I was going to want to make 2. Because now I want to make another. I already want to make another one. I want to find a different quote color quote. Something that has to do with color, obviously. But I think this turned out awesome. I am really, really stinking proud of myself, and I don't think I've ever said that about a single project I've done to date. But this one I'm proud of. You know what? I'm not going to decorate the brush because all my sprinkles are doing it for me. I have specks of paint everywhere. Good thing my husband kind of expects this now. You know what? I might have to go back in and get some of the other colors because I had that bottle there, so it missed out on a lot of the other colors. So I see some blue. Let's get some yellow in there. Just throw a couple extra specks in. Oh yeah. That was perfect. Let's get some orange in there. Clean out the brush first. Don't tip the paint jar. There's so many rules. My goodness. Okay. Oh man, I almost dropped the paint. That would have been bad. That would have been really bad. Okay, put the paint jar down. Just hold the lid. There we go. That makes way more sense. A lot less chance of accidents happening. All the way up. My red is really thick. I don't know why I'm trying to flick it in the pot. That was just kind of weird. Did anybody else catch me doing that? Is anybody still watching? That was kind of funny. That's when you know you're in emotion and you're just going. You're trying to pick up paint, but you're flicking the paint back into the pot. That was kind of funny. Alright, I'm going to get some more blue up there too. It's going to be such a hot mess to clean up, but it was so going to be worth it. And then I do need to find out if I need to seal this paint. And if I do, what the heck do I seal it with? Oh yeah, that's definitely what this needed, a little more bubble gum. Dramatic drops of it. Beautifulness. Beautifulness. I'm so excited. Yeah, I'm probably not going to sell this one. I'm probably going to keep it for myself, and then I'll do the next one and sell that one. So I always like, if I'm going to keep something, I always like to keep the first one. Because usually by the time I make it to the second or third one, if I've made that many, I've made improvements. So the, you know, second and third ones that get sold are usually better than the first ones. If that makes sense. Oop, too much, too much. Back off. Back off just a little bit. I can feel it all flicking on the back of my hand, all up in my face. And I'm to the point where I don't even care because it's beautiful. Okay, I'm getting to the point where I can't remember how, my finger can't remember how to flick. So let's go back to this motion. Come on now. I have more control when I flick this way. But for some reason, like, my finger forgets. Like, my finger locks up and then forgets how to flick the way I was just flicking before it locked up, if that makes sense. Alright guys, last color. Actually, I'm lying. I'm gonna flick some white on there. I'm gonna. You just can't do flicking motions without the white. It's just not possible. Oh, and I can feel this is getting really thick too. Let's add a little more water in there, shall we? Oh yeah, there we go. That's what I'm looking for. See, and originally I was just going to flick in this bottom corner, but I have a feeling once I pull that towel off, I'm going to be really glad I covered up that entire little corner. And that whole entire little corner is going to be black. I got paint flecks all over my shirt. I should have worn my apron. But who cares? Because it's beautiful. An hour and 11 minutes just of me flicking. Are you guys bored yet? Because I'm really excited. Y'all are probably bored out of your minds. I'm sorry. I wish there was a way I could fast forward through this, but I can't because I don't know how. Yep, and that's the cherry on the cake right there. Now a little more water. Oh, yeah. That's it, right? Yay! I'm so excited. More water, please. I cannot get over how excited I am about this canvas. Like, it's just 1,000 times better than I envisioned. And I haven't even done the reveal part. Couple more flicks. Don't forget how to flick on me now. Couple more, come on. Fill her up. Okay. Calling it good. Done. Done! Took me an hour to fail it. Took me an hour to fix it. Well, not true, because I took 4 hours, and yeah, baby. There we go. That's it. I'm done. Voila! My masterpiece. I'm so excited. I am really, really proud. And this whole area is blank, so if you guys can see that. Where those 2 people are standing with no color in their lives. And there are just speckles and speckles of color everywhere. Can you guys even see that? I mean, it's like a mini galaxy. Let me zoom you in, shall I? Look at all that color. Awesome sauce. Okay, I'm calling it quits. I'm good. I'm done. I'm letting it dry. I can't even put anything on that now because it's all wet. But it's all good. Biscuits and gravy. Alright, if you've hung out with me this long, you're amazing. I don't know if I could hang out with me this long. But thank you so much for hanging in there and seeing the excitement of it being completed and finished. And like I said, I'm either going to make a second one or I will end up selling this one. Because that was my original reason for creating it, was to sell it. So, this was a lot, this was a beast. But now that I have done it once, hopefully it won't take me 8 hours in total to do another canvas like this or similar to it. So that's it, guys. Oh, let me zoom you out so you can see the whole thing. My bad. Sorry. That is, she's done. Hopefully you guys liked it. Hopefully the process was entertaining, to say the least, because, you know, it wasn't really teaching you anything. But I'm just saying. I love it. I hope you guys do too. And I don't know what our next project's going to be, but I'll figure it out when we get there. And I'll see you guys then. Thanks for watching and hanging out with me, guys.